and I've been on that committee ever since. It's my passion. I've been forced to be the chair a few times, and nobody else would be voluntold, but I like to be in the background typically, and run things in the background. I've gone through lots of regional Easter Seals reps over those 26 years. Linda thankfully has been with us for a few years now, and I hope he's still with us. And I think it's me, I just thought of that. Anyway, so I've met lots of regional Easter Seals families over that time, and it's a joy seeing these Easter Seals kids grow up, and become independent and thrive. So I have a presentation here, and then I'm going to let Linda speak, and also let Dawson and his mother Kristen speak for a minute too.
Thank you, Todd. That was a great introduction, and thank you for the 20 plus years of your incredible service. We are so grateful to have you. Again, there's not much more for me to say than thank you for all of your support over the years to this club. My name's Linda Cluche. I'm the Community Engagement Officer for the Southeastern region of Ontario for Easter Seals. I'll be going into my third year now, so I see some familiar faces, and I'm happy to see you all again this morning, and thank you for having us. We are here to talk about Easter Seals and the importance of your continuing support, how important it is that we get our message out there and our mission out there, and we spread awareness and ensure that this world continues on this incredible path of inclusion and accessibility. We don't want to leave anyone behind. And again, with your club's tremendous support, we know that we can make this year's March as Easter Seals Month a huge success. From a job front, this is the best job I've ever had. Easter Seals has been a part of my family growing up. I've watched my parents volunteer and support numerous events. Fast forward to where I am now, a mom of two beautiful boys. My youngest was born with a rare neurological disorder called Angelman syndrome, and with that comes a lot of challenges with his mobility. And of course, at the beginning, when you first get a diagnosis, you have no idea what this actually means. Fast forward, Grayson was about 18 months old, and he couldn't sit supported in the tub safely, and he loves water. And our occupational therapist at Hotel Dieu put an application for services and funds in front of us for Grayson to be able to have a bath safely, and it's a little seat that he can sit in, and it's made of 2 metal bars and mesh, and at that time it cost about $1,200. We were so grateful for this because this again allowed Grayson to safely sit in the tub where he found the most happiness. He was able to work on Aquafit and work on strengthening muscles and independence. I'm happy to say, fast forward, he's 8 now, and he can sit, he can stand, he can take independent steps. And again, that's as he's grown, he's been able to get the important, very important, much needed mobility equipment to help him thrive. I certainly believe that if he didn't have the services and didn't have the equipment at the time that he was able to get it, my son would not be taking the independent steps that he is right now. He's in school, he's in grade 2 with all his peers. He now also has a communication device that's got adaptive communication on it that allows him to go around the school every morning and give greetings. And I just love the inclusion that our community has for children like mine, Easter Seals families, all families across our region. So I'm going to cut this short before I start getting very emotional. So again, thank you. That's just a small glimpse in my world, in our reality, and our son and our children's successes would not be without incredible people like you who show up every year and continue to support, who understand the importance of what it is we do. People like Todd, Doug, everyone at this club. who allow children like Grayson and Dawson to continue to succeed and do not let their disabilities put them in a box. Disability is only a small point of who they are. Through Easter Seals, there's a million different options where these children get to shine, and we get to focus on that. So thank you very much for continuing to support and letting our kids be all that they can be. I'm so happy and excited to introduce, we've not in our region had a regional ambassador in quite a few years. And I'm so proud to introduce our regional ambassador. We've newly appointed Dawson, who's here with us today, and his mom, Kristen. And I'd like to introduce them, and I'd like them to go ahead and share a bit of their story with us. And again, thank you so much, and looking forward to working with you guys again.
Thank you. We're so glad to be here, and thank you for inviting us. Dawson's super excited to kind of say his little speech blurb here, so I will let him go ahead with that. I just wanted to let you guys know that we are super excited to be here, and appreciate it. You can go.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I just wanted to set this out as a little notice before I start. I was quite tired when I woke up, so if I yawn during this, it's just because I'm not fully up yet.
Yeah, but thanks for rocking the tooth, Dawson.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Dawson Stewart. I am 13 years old and in grade 8. I enjoy to play video games, hang out with friends, meet new people, and bocce, which is a Paralympic sport, and swimming. My disability is spastic cerebral palsy. It affects all 4 of my limbs, but mostly my legs. And I was diagnosed when I was 1. I use a wheelchair, but I do use a walker periodically. My biggest challenge with having cerebral palsy is accessibility, because not everywhere is accessible without the help of my mom or stepdad, and that sort of hinders my independence. But my biggest accessibility challenge of all is, get ready, you wouldn't believe it, stairs. So, okay, I live with my mom.
Can you unmute yourself, please? Because I just muted you by mistake.
Okay. I'll restart that part. I live with my mom, my stepdad, and my 4-year-old sister, Oakland, who is ASD, and has inspired me to try and be an ASL interpreter so I can communicate with my sister better, communicate with other people better, and help advocate for people. It is also my absolute honor to be the Easter Seals Regional Ambassador. And Easter Seals helped my family afford equipment we couldn't have afforded without Easter Seals, like my bath chair or my commode. So, thank you. I also want to help fundraise for children and help them get the equipment they need so they can thrive and have fun in life. And I think we should all be in this world as an equal, no matter who we are or what disability we have. And I want to end this off with a quote that I always stand by. it's whatever you put your mind to, keep your mind on that goal until you achieve it, no matter what barriers are in your way.
Great, thank you, Dustin. That was awesome. Before I get into my portion of the presentation, just because I know that Kristen and Dawson have to get off to get ready for school and such, maybe if anybody has any questions for Kristen or Dawson, I'll let you ask questions. No? None? Okay. So I'm going to do my portion of the presentation now, and thank you, Kristen and Dawson. You're welcome to stay for as long as the portion of it as you can, but if you have to depart to get ready for school, you're welcome to do that too.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we'll stick around for a bit here just because we don't have to get ready quite yet, but.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Easter Seals is a charitable organization that is dedicated to improving the lives of children and youth with physical disabilities. We provide programs and services that help kids with physical disabilities develop greater independence so they can carve their own path in the world. We believe in the big breakthrough potential of all kids with physical disabilities. With the right equipment, support, and opportunities, anything is possible. So Easter Seal supports children and youth with a range of long-term physical disabilities and medical conditions, including cerebral palsy, spina bifida, muscular dystrophy, spinal muscular atrophy, Rett syndrome, and spinal cord injuries. These conditions can have a variety of causes, but they all result in physical disabilities that impact a child's ability to participate in the world. And our role is to provide them with the tools and support that they need to empower themselves and achieve their goals. Here's a story about another one of our Easter Seals kids, Alex. He had a difficult birth, and when his parents first welcomed him, they were told that he had just weeks to live. But against all odds, he's now celebrated his 10th birthday. As a child on the severe end of cerebral palsy spectrum, Alex faces many challenges. Without the ability to communicate verbally, he's unable to convey even his most basic needs without the use of a communication device. And over the years, the generosity of Easter Seals has helped Alex access some equipment items that he needs, most recently a communication device that enables his voice. Sorry, they all have him on it. I think you might have skipped one there.
Well, yeah, I thought you said the next one.
Alex's mom says, if there wasn't support from people out there who care so much, I don't know if we could have been able to afford to raise Alex. I think back, and because he came from the Children's Aid Society, his only other option would have been a group home. He wouldn't have a family life. If we didn't have all the support from caring people like you behind us, I wonder where he would be today. Now he has a family and a home for the rest of his life because there's support out there, so it means the world, it really does. So for 100 years, Easter Seals had, 101 years now actually, Easter Seals has been providing children and youth with physical disabilities the tools they need to fulfill their aspirations and make their own positive impact on the world. Easter Seals offers a wide range of programs and services, including mobility and accessibility equipment, a fully accessible summer camp, post-secondary scholarships, youth ambassadors, and advocacy and public awareness. So through the support of our donors, we can continue to provide programs and services that remove limitations so kids like Alex can reach for the stars. So just, again, some of the services and programs that are offered: the mobility and accessibility equipment, advocacy and awareness, scholarships, incontinence grants, the ambassador program, and the accessible and inclusive camp. In terms of equipment funding, we help children and youth get costly accessibility and mobility equipment. Government assistance usually only covers up to 75% of the cost, and for some items, like toileting and bathing equipment, it's not covered at all. So parents are often left to piece together remaining costs, which can be thousands of dollars per piece of equipment per year. And of course, kids grow, so they outgrow that equipment very quickly, and then they need another one the next year. So Easter Seals covers the cost of equipment and helps parents fill the funding gap. So this year, Easter Seals helped Madeline to get her first pair of AFOs, which gave her the support she needs to take her first independent steps. And her mom said, when we first got them, she would stand and go a little bit, but now she's walking up and down her street and back, and she just loves it. It's really great to see how she's progressed from not really moving on her own to really getting around. So donor support makes a huge difference to families who need it. It makes a huge difference to us. Accessible camping and recreation. I'm sure you're all familiar with Camp Marywood. Easter Seals is leaders in providing inclusive recreational programming offered through 2 fully accessible camps. And also, we now have remote camp thanks to COVID. Kids experience acceptance and belonging while participating and learning life skills and an environment designed for their strengths and abilities. There are no stairs and no stairs at Easter Seals Camp. Over the past 3 summers, Sam has had the opportunity to try out family camp, an independent stay, and a remote camp. And his mom says, within the camp community, Sam was finally able to find his people. He shared experiences, laughter, and found growth and enrichment in all areas. The level of inclusion and acceptance is second to none, and as a parent, I can tell you that watching your child exude pure joy and excitement and anticipation of any and all activities is truly priceless. I mentioned post-secondary scholarships as well. Families can incur a lot of expenses over their lifetime, and so it certainly makes a difference to have their child in a post-secondary schooling, and Easter Seals assists with funding for them to achieve that goal. So Logan is a 2021 scholarship recipient. He has autism and cerebral palsy. He's currently a full-time student at U of T, studying history, political science, and anthropology. And he says, if not for the generosity of Easter Seals donors, I would not be in university right now following my dreams. If a student cannot afford the cost of education, they cannot get past the front door. There are many disabled students like me that have goals and have motivation to attain them, but we need financial help in order to do it. I am so blessed, humbled, and grateful to our donors. I want you to know that you do make a difference in the lives of everyone you touch. The Ambassador Program, of which Dawson is a member now. In a world that not quite built to include everyone, it can be difficult for kids with physical disabilities to be heard, and we help to turn up their voices. For 76 years, Easter Seals has been helping kids develop leadership and public speaking skills so they can learn to advocate on behalf of themselves and all Easter Seals kids. Each year, 2 ambassadors represent the organization at the provincial level, with about 90 regional ambassadors across the province, including Dawson. Morgan was a 3-time regional ambassador in the Windsor-Essex area. She was born with hand deformities and dislocated elbows, followed by a diagnosis of scoliosis at the age of 4. And she says, being a part of Easter Seals is like being in one big family. If it weren't for Easter Seals, I would not be who I am today. They helped me feel comfortable with who I am. It gave me the courage to get out in the world and feel good about myself. So this is, we're kicking off March's Easter Seals Month, our annual main campaign to raise awareness and support for Easter Seals kids. Now in its 76th year, the Easter Seals Month is an opportunity for our communities to come together and make a meaningful difference in the lives of children and youth with physical disabilities in our own communities. So we're looking for community partners who believe in Easter Seals, and I know your club is amongst them. Your support during March's Easter Seals Month will help increase awareness of Easter Seals kids and the support that they need. By coming together, we can make a direct impact on the lives of kids with physical disabilities and help build a more inclusive and accessible future for all. Just a few things that are part of Easter Seals Month. I'm sure you're all aware of Smitty's, a pancake restaurant in Kingston, has contributed generously every year. This year, their all-day pancakes is on next Tuesday, February the 13th, from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if anybody wants to mosey down to Kingston, all you can eat pancakes for $10.99, and all of that money goes to Easter Seals, plus the staff have also donated all their tips as well. And so typically they raise about $3,000 on that day, so that's a pretty good day.
Thanks.
And you get a great pancake breakfast. Now, our club in particular, we always go for breakfast, and we show up there at 8, and we're there from about 8 to 9. So if you want to come and join our club for breakfast, that would be great. Another event this is the second year we've done this. We started it last year. I don't know if there's any curlers in your club. There's lots in my club. So Curl for Easter Seals Kids. That takes place on Saturday, March the 2nd, all day at the Cataraqui Golf and Country Club. So if you want to get a team together, a couple teams, or if you want to just try to get together as an individual and join up with a team, contact Linda or myself for registration information, and you're welcome to join us to curl. So Linda has already done her little presentation, and I don't know if she mentioned it or not, but Linda wears 3 hats. She's our Easter Seals regional rep. She's also an Easter Seals mom of Grayson, as you can see many pictures of Grayson there, and she's also in my Rotary Club. So that's good. And Grayson has come out to numerous of our events in the Kingston area, and it's a joy to see him. And he really likes Dave Short on my committee. They seem to get along very well. This is another one of our Easter Seals local families that gives talks a lot. I think that she, no, I don't think it was Rachel that gave a talk to your club last year, but she was the teacher at our kickoff last year at our Kingston Club, and her daughter, Harley. And I think it was Laura that gave the talk at your club last year. Laura Patterson and her son Bo. And I believe that was virtual because of COVID. But it's always a joy to see Laura and Bo and see how he's developing. And you've already met Dawson and his mom Kristen. So thanks so much for attending. That was a great talk, Dawson. So how can your club help with the Easter Seals campaign? So first and foremost, if you can form a club team and help us raise funds online by asking donations from each of your contacts and have them donate to you virtually, and they'll get a virtual tax receipt. That's very easy to do. Every year I send out a link, and I will do that again when I get back to the office today, of how to form your team, and then for how your members can join the team, along with a donation sheet for those that prefer offline donations. But we're really trying to encourage online donations now. So definitely we hope you do that aspect. You can also buy a club sponsorship ad. That's a cheap way to promote your club and your club's support of Easter Seals. My club buys an ad every year, and throughout the month of March, CKWS features Easter Seals on the morning show, the noon hour show, and the evening news. And the ads are cycled through during those times. So if you do an ad, it's shown multiple times on CKWS TV. And so that's you can do that at the $500 level, $1,000 level, or the $1,500 level, I believe, the 3 levels. But I'll send you sponsorship ad information as well. But that's a great way for your club to help contribute and to promote your club. Also, members of the club can promote your business with ads as well. We really encourage that. And this, by the way, is our primary revenue stream during March's Easter Seals month, is all these sponsorship ads. And CKWS totally donates that ad time, so 100% of the ad cost goes directly to Easter Seals. So my business, I do a $1,000 level ad every year. So again, I'll send you out that information, and if anybody can do that, that would be fantastic. I already mentioned, you can sign up for curling. You can go back one, join us at Smitty's. The kickoff campaign at my club is Thursday, February the 22nd at noon. If any of you would like to attend, either in person or by Zoom, just let me know, and I can send you out a Zoom link if you want to attend by Zoom. And we will have an Easter Seals family do a presentation there as well. Yeah. So Because we had an Eastern Seals family today, I won't bother doing any of the links, but if anybody's interested, and I can send you links for some of the other talks that we've got and some of our other local Eastern Seals kids. So thank you so much. And if anybody has any questions, me or Linda would be happy to answer them.
For those of you online, I muted you during Dawson's little talk, so just so you know, you'll have to unmute yourself.
I just have a quick question for Dawson, actually. In Dawson, after school, what sort of activities do you like to do, and what do you like to do during the summer?
During the summer, go out with like mom. That's fun. Like going out to dinner and playing lots of video games with my friends. I'll admit that. And after school, I traveled to Alberta last summer, technically, because it's 2024 now, but last summer to see family.
Nice.
And we're going back out this summer. And I'm looking forward to going to Camp Marywood and seeing like all that stuff.
Great.
Do you know when you're going to Marywood yet?
I haven't applied yet, but
Well, every summer we try to get out and have a barbecue there, so hopefully it'll be the same time that you're there. Look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you.
Oh, somebody else online has a question?
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Craig.
I have a question for Dawson. It looks to me by your toque you might be a football fan.
yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
did they have a good year?
We're not in the Super Bowl.
Ish.
Better luck tonight. Better
Yeah.
luck next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Tom, we want to thank you. And of course, you've been here before, so
Yeah.
you do know that what we do is we present a book.
Great.
So I thought The Jungle Book. Does everybody remember the story?
Oh, yeah.
The Jungle Book. So here you go. And where's our little buddy here? Please.
Oh, let me get out of the way.
No, you're okay. Get in there if you wish. Okay, straight. How many are you taking?
3? You told me to take 3.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
So that's being donated in your name as well, Dawson, okay?
Oh.
So, yeah, they donated to a public school library,
Maynard.
Maynard Public School.
So I've been asking all around, oh wait, can I carry on? Thanks. So I've been asking all around, who are the two people in the back of the room? Because I don't know who they are, but they came in, so thank you. Stand up and please.
So we have Augusta and Gary from Lakeshore, Montreal.
Very nice. Lovely to be here. We love Brockville very much. We don't come down very often, but when we do, always enjoy ourselves. So nice to see you all. Yes, 7 o'clock in the morning.